Hello my lovelies and welcome back to another video. A lot of you always ask if I have any recommendations on hair tools that are under $50. So today we're actually going to test out 5 tapered curling wands under $50. So a quick disclaimer, I bought all of these curling irons myself. And then I started looking. Majority of these you can find at Sally Beauty's. We reached out to Sally's because we've been working with them on different projects and we asked if they wanted to partner up with us on this project and they said yes. So thank you, Sally, for working with us. And they were kind enough to give you an extra 15% off your entire purchase in store or online the entire month of June, so starting June 1st until June 30th. And I will have a little discount code right here on the screen and then in the description box. And I'm gonna be very brutally honest just because I did spend a lot of time trying to find which curling irons I wanted to purchase and why. And if one of them or a couple of them suck, you will know. So let's start with the very first one, and we're gonna start with the most expensive one. This is by the brand Hot Shot Tools, and this one retails for $45.99. So this is a 3/4 inch to 1 1/4 inch, and this is their tapered curling iron that is ceramic tourmaline plated. So, a little background with ceramic and tourmaline. I prefer ceramic tourmaline to ceramic just because ceramic is a very inexpensive product and they are known for hot spots on their plates or their wands, so that could really damage your hair. And ceramic tourmaline is a crystal where they basically rough it up into a really fine powder and they mix it into the ceramic, which creates a more even distribution of heat throughout the plates or the wand. So that way your hair gets an even heat distribution when you do curl it or straighten it. I am not going to curl my entire head. I'm only going to curl 2 to 3 sections per curling iron just because we do have 5 and I don't feel like washing my hair that many times. So I usually get a really good idea of what the curling iron is with only a couple of sections of my hair and how it works with my hair type. So I'm gonna turn this on and I wanna see how quick it heats up. So I'm gonna turn it on. The light is on and I'm gonna keep it around 340, 350 Fahrenheit. Honestly, I don't know when it's gonna heat up. It's not blinking, it's just on. Okay, it's getting hot. Okay, it's been a minute. Andre's timing it. And I think it's pretty hot already. And I don't have any product in my hair, it's just clean hair. And I actually don't have my heat protectant with me, so I'm being very bad and naughty and not using heat protectants because we are still traveling. I'm gonna take a little section of hair. And with the tapered barrel, I always hold it down so the smallest portion is always at the very bottom. So I'm gonna take this out of the way. Then I'm gonna take the hair and wrap it around the thickest portion and then bring it towards the bottom, but leave like an inch out and not wrapped. Okay, that was what, like 5 seconds? Not even? All right, so the very first curl, it looks really good. I didn't have to hold it for too long. It means it's pretty even. As you can see where I started, it's an even curl. So let's do one more section. Let's do this one more time. So place it down and wrap it around. And I'm gonna keep some of the hair off. And this section is a little bit bigger, so let's see how long that takes. And I am going the same direction. It's been like 10 seconds. All right, it's really good. I'm gonna recurl the little bottom section. All right, the curl is not as pretty, so let me redo that. And it doesn't feel as hot, so when you touch it, so I'm kind of having some reservations that it might not be even heat throughout. Okay, that's better. This little portion here, I'm sure you can take it off, but this is what it stands on. That's my one biggest thing I don't like with these. I like when they have like a little thing attached to this portion and not to the actual barrel. So this gets heated up, so you want to be very careful with that. So I already have a negative with that. So some quick pros and cons about this now that I've used it twice. So quick first impression, I love the little swivel cord. It doesn't get in your way. I like the handle, but this does remind me of Hot Tools. I still don't know if this is the same brand or like their sister brand. Let me know, educate me on this. I do love the heat settings. You can heat it up to 450 degrees. It heated up in less than a minute, which is pretty good. And then my least favorite thing about this is this right here. I don't like this. So far, this is a really great impression and I am impressed with it. Let's move on to the second most expensive. So this next one is by the brand One and Only. This is their 1/2 inch to 1 inch Argan Heat ceramic taper curling iron, and it does heat up to 430 degrees Fahrenheit, and the heat is adjustable. So the reason why I picked this up, I read some really great reviews on this online, and the reason why it looked so interesting, the barrel itself is infused with argan oil. So oils are a great way to transfer heat, and hopefully it protects hair, which they do say preserves hair integrity, as it helps to revitalize and condition your hair. But my only gripe with it is it's only ceramic and not ceramic tourmaline. So I hope this argan oil helps a little bit. And they do have this little argan oil treatment, which you probably have to pour into the barrel somehow. I haven't really investigated it just yet, but it looked very interesting. You might just have to just rub this on the barrel, but how is this infused though? Is that what they mean? You just rub it and it just infuses? Yep. I thought it was actually coming out of the barrel. I thought it was much cooler than that. All right, I need to take this out. Oh, there it is. This retails for $40.99 in Sally Beauty's, but on Amazon they charge $46.99. All right, I just turned it on and Andre's timing all of these, but I already hate the heat setting. Ugh. Let's do number 13. So it's 1 out of 30. I don't like that because it's numbered from 1 to 30. I want to read the actual degree that I'm setting the temperature to.
Is it hot?
It's warm. I can still touch it. Is it gonna change lights? Is it gonna change color? What are we doing? How many seconds?
It's almost 2 minutes.
Almost 2 minutes to heat this bad boy up. And this one actually doesn't have a little stand. So let's see how easy it stands. Pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna take smaller section to begin with. I'm gonna wrap it around the wand, starting at the top and then making my way down and leaving some hair out. Yeah, I can actually already feel with the wand, it's not as smooth around my hair. All right, let me redo this. I'm gonna start with the same way, start at the top and make my way down. And hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right, let me take this small section and see if it's gonna be better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this one's having a hard time curling my hair evenly. It's not as hot towards the bottom. It's hot in the middle and super hot at the very top. And it looks a little more frizzy than these two. All right, let me take one more section that's not curled. Okay, 10 seconds. So you see, it's doing the exact same thing. The bottom is not getting curled just because it's not as hot as the top. The number one thing I do like is the swivel. You don't have anything that's kind of getting your hair caught, which is amazing. I love that it's very kind of sleek. I hate the heat setting. I can't stand it. The on and off button are very easy to use, but this barrel is very uneven in heat, as you guys can see. Let's move on to the next one. This next one is by the brand, their Conair Pro line, and this is their 1/2 inch to 1 1/4 inch. This is the Nano taper curling iron. So they have this like really cool anti-slip silicone guides channel to hold your hair on the barrel so your hair doesn't slip. Kind of have some reservations for that. Hopefully it doesn't tug or pull on my hair. And this one retails for $36.99. And I did buy this one at Sally Beauty. And this one has 50 variable heat settings and it heats up to 430 degrees Fahrenheit. I actually really like this little stand that they have. Same thing. And they do actually keep the hair in place. 3, 2, 1. But I feel like these are bouncy, right? Like the first ones are bouncy, the curls, and then these are just not bouncy. Just like with this one, it's not as bouncy. All right, so this one's gonna be a little bit bigger of a section just to see how it works with bigger sections of hair. Is it even? Is it not even? All right, let's do the same thing. Let's hold this one for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's see what I might be doing wrong. So now let's grab a smaller section of that. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's better. But still. You see how it looks frizzy? Pros and cons for this. Let's start with the pros. The first pro is the consistency of the curls. They're a much better consistency than the second curling iron. You can actually get some curl out of it that look good. I mean, that looks really good. Look at this curl. But then you look on this side and you see the curls with the first curling iron. They're really bouncy, they're smooth, they're shiny, and they're silky. And then you look on this side. So I don't like the overall results that this provided, but I do like the little stopper or this little portion here that you can place and it's not gonna roll around anywhere. I like the little swivel cord. On and off button is really easy. I do like the little handle, and then I don't understand the silicone. I think that may be the result of the frizziness. Let's move on to the fourth curling iron. So this next one is by the brand Plugged In, and this is their 1-inch ceramic tourmaline cone curling wand, and this retails for $26.99. That's a great price. And I did pick this up also at Sally Beauty's, so if you like this one, you could save even more money. So this one does have adjustable heat settings, and it heats up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really good for inexpensive curling irons. This was very comparable to the Hot Shot tools. Props to their easy packaging. I love packaging like this. It's so easy. So easy. All right, so this one's different. I'm gonna turn it on. We're gonna turn it on to like 350, and it's actually blinking. So I think it might stop blinking when it's fully heated up. And this one doesn't have a separate on and off switch. You just use this little gauge, and it does have the actual temperature written on there, which is amazing. I mean, it's really hot already. Stop blinking at 1 minute and 43 seconds. All right, so same thing. Wow, this one's very slippery. Oh my goodness. Wow, very slippery. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Wow, curls are actually really pretty. But this is very slippery. Did you guys see that? I was having a hard time holding the hair on there. And I don't think this will be an issue just because the hair is not even holding at the very top. I wonder what they put on there. But the curls so far look really good, actually. Surprisingly. Probably won't be able to do this big of a section, it's so slippery. Wow, it's so slippery, you guys. This could be a good and a bad thing. 3, 2, 1. Even though it's slippery, you get some kind of curl out of it. I don't know how, but you do. My curls are definitely the tightest with this just because they kept slipping down to the smallest portion of the barrel, so they created the tighter curls. But honestly, they create really pretty curls. I'm kind of shocked. For $26.99, I kind of like this. If you want those tighter curls and not as much curl towards your root, I think you would actually really enjoy this one. I do like the heat setting. It's really great. Actually gives you the temperature gauge, 350 to 430 or 450 actually. The light does blink to show you when it's still heating up, and then it heats up. Ours fully heat up to 1 minute and 43 seconds. So that was great, not too long. And then I don't like this, but it didn't really give me an issue because my hair doesn't even stay up at the top. So there we have that. I am actually very impressed with this little guy, this plugged in guy. I like him or her. Whichever one. You're cute, and I like you, and you're very inexpensive. All right, so last but not least, we have this Remington Pro 1/2 inch to 1 inch curling wand, curling wand, and it creates medium curls, and they advertise that it has 4 times more ceramic plating for healthy, smooth hair, and that means nothing. And this retails for $24.99, and it does have adjustable heat settings, and it heats up to the highest of 410 Fahrenheit. And it does have digital controls, which I was very shocked with. I've never seen at such a cheap price that it has a digital control heat setting. That's great. 30-second heat up, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna turn it on. Yes, it's on, 360. So I'm gonna bring it down to like 340. It does have the little lines to show how fast it does heat up. Still going. So they already lied. It's not 30 seconds. Still going. All right, there we go. 1 minute and 45 seconds. Wow, this one smells. I hope it doesn't make my hair smell really bad. And it does have a little stopper, which is great. So this one I'm gonna do at the top just because we don't have any more hair in the front. I wanna see how it curls my front pieces. Those are like the pieces that if it curls good, then we're set for sale. And let's do this. So start at the tip and then make our way down. See this one? It holds your hair in place. It's not as slippery. 3, 2, 1. Okay. And yes, my hair smells like the curling iron. That's not good. But the curl looks really good. All right, I'm gonna take a bigger section now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's It's very inconsistent with really big chunks. Like that bottom portion is really nice, and then you go to the top, and it just looks sad. I'm gonna take like a medium chunk section. Just see how that works. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing. Very inconsistent curls. I'm actually going to turn on this one, this Hot Shot Tools, and I'm gonna keep it at like 340, 350. I'm actually going to curl this side of the hair just to see how it looks like to this side. The curls do look okay, but they're very inconsistent in my opinion, just because I was taking bigger sections and this actual curling iron is smaller. So I think to get the best results, take smaller sections at a time to get the best results overall. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, I like that. But the barrel is a lot bigger, so they're gonna be not as tight. These are the type of curls that I like. I'm gonna quickly finish curling my hair with this Hot Shot Tools, and I'll be right back. All right, so now that my hair is finished and curled, it probably took like 5-6 minutes to finish everything else to make sure it kind of looks uniform. And gotta say, I kind of like this one a lot. I think this one's really great. You can grab bigger chunks of hair and the curl will still look really good. You're gonna have to hold it for a little bit longer, but the curls I think look really nice. My hair looks healthy, it's not frizzy, and I'm actually very happy with this one right here overall. All right, so these next two are my favorites, the plugged in and the Remington, but I do prefer the plugged in better just because it's ceramic tourmaline and this one is just ceramic. But I think they're both great. I like the digital heat setting on the Remington and I like the heat setting on this one. They're both a little bit different, but both pretty similar. The curls I like better on the plugged in just because they're a little bit more loose and this one is really tight. But if you want really tight curls, you can always just bring it towards the bottom, obviously. So again, guys, don't forget the 15% off discount code your entire purchase in store and online. Again, I'll have it right here and in the description box. Let me know if you actually have some of these and which ones are your favorite. I really want to continue this series, budget-friendly heat styling tools. So let me know your suggestions down below, what other heat styling tools you guys want to see next. Under $100 or under $50. So I really want to find the best of the best that are budget friendly for you guys out there. Thank you for watching, spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.